This video is brought to you in part by Universal Yums. Check the link in the description down below to start your subscription box today. What's going on, folks? Hero Stormwolf here, and today we've got a couple of stories that have broken out over the week that kind of reflect on the channel, so I decided to take the time and talk about them a little bit. The first one is there has been new DLC that has been technically announced or data mined from the Steam version of Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. This is titled Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto, and this is going to be based off the movie that came out a couple of months ago, Road to Boruto, which will make sense. What this DLC is set to add is a new adventure mode scenario starring Boruto as the main character that you control, and probably do some of the mission from the movie probably in that adventure mode DLC. There's also going to be a adult Sasuke versus, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Kishiki Otsutsuki, I think is how you pronounce his name. It's one of the major villains in the movie, so there's going to be a actual story mode battle for that, so you can expect like epic fucking cutscenes and button prompts and all that stuff you usually see from the boss battles within the Naruto series. So that's something to really look forward to. For those who want to check out footage of that, it will be at the Tokyo Game Show, which is September 15th, which I believe is next Thursday, I believe it's next Thursday at the time of this video, so you can be sure there's going to be videos all over YouTube. I'm going to see if I can get some footage on the channel as well. I highly doubt it because I don't have connections like that, unfortunately, but you will most likely see it on YouTube somewhere. This is slated to release in Japan on February 2nd, 2017, but so far it's only to be expected in Japan. Seeing as how we've got Ninja Storm 4 first and Japan got it last, I'd imagine they're probably going to get the DLC first, and we'll probably get it around the same time as Europe, or probably after Europe. If I had to take a guess, it'll probably be a week or two after that February 2nd release, so be on the lookout for that. For those who are thinking about purchasing Skyrim on the Ps4, or for those who haven't bought Fallout 4 and have a Ps4, if you're looking forward to playing mods on consoles, avoid the Ps4 version of both games. It has been said that given Sony's decision, they have, for whatever reason, decided to not approve user mods the way that they should work. And this is a statement from Bethesda themselves. I'll read the statement. This is from them themselves. After months of discussion with Sony, we regret to say that while we have long been ready to offer mod support on PlayStation 4, Sony has informed us that they will not approve user mods the way they should work, where users can do anything they want to either Fallout 4 or Skyrim Special Edition. Like you, we are disappointed by Sony's decision given the considerable time and effort we have put into this project and the amount of time our fans have waited for mod support to arrive. We consider this an important initiative, and we hope to find other ways user mods can be available for our PlayStation audience. However, until Sony allows us to offer proper mod support for PS4, that content for Fallout 4 and Skyrim on PlayStation 4 will not be available. We will provide an update if and when the situation changes. So it seems like this is all on Sony's front and not Bethesda. I don't know why Sony is not allowing user mods for that. It seems like a missed opportunity, especially since Skyrim and Fallout are very huge games. It seems like they're missing out on an audience that they could potentially get with the PlayStation 4 doing considerably well in the whole console war thing, if you're into that. But it just seems like this is a weird decision made by some Sony executives that I cannot fathom. For whatever reason they would make this decision. It makes no business sense to me. But regardless, if you have bought Skyrim on or if you're thinking about buying Skyrim Special Edition on PS4, if you pre-ordered and you was looking forward to mod support, I would suggest canceling your pre-order and either getting it on PC or getting it on Xbox One, to where so far there is confirmed mod support. Speaking of which, there is a new third-party app that will allow you to play old Nintendo and Sega games apparently coming to the Xbox One. This is titled the Nesbox, and apparently what it is a virtual console that you'll be able to download for free on your Xbox One, and then you can play any ROMs that you have on the console via a USB. So far, it supports Sega Genesis, NES, SNES, and Game Boy Advance / Game Boy Color games. It's weird though that Microsoft would approve this, and I highly doubt Nintendo will let this rock. because Nintendo is Nintendo, and Nintendo is shit when it comes to things like this. I understand that for newer versions of games such as the Wii U or even the Wii, you know, you got to protect that potential profit, but these are old titles. They are not making money off these old titles, so I don't understand why they would be so aggressive in this. But then again, Nintendo doesn't like, you know, user based games or custom games from users, so it's really not surprising, unfortunately, that they would go this route if they decide to do so, which you can bet sure as shit that Nintendo will. I can't say for Sega, because Sega's kind of in an iffy situation nowadays, but Nintendo will probably not let this stand. But we'll see what happens when the Nesbox comes out. There is a link in the description down below for that if you want to read up on it and learn a little bit more on the Nesbox. These are 3 stories that I found interesting, and at least 2 of them will reflect on the channel itself. The Nesbox not so much, because I don't do a lot of Xbox One stuff other than Naruto on the channel. I'm okay with my Xbox One, but this is kind of cool nonetheless to kind of play older titles on a console instead of like doing it on the PC, but you can kind of do it on the PC too. So it's cool if you don't have a PC and you want to play those old title games on your Xbox One. It is free, so there's no money wasted on that. But anyway, link will be in the description for everything I've talked about today. What are your thoughts and opinions on each one of the topics today? Do you think it's good that Naruto's finally getting some love, hopefully with some patches? Do you think it's messed up that Sony's not allowing custom mods on Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition? And what do you think of the Nesbox in general? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think Nintendo will stand for it? Let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.